Hello, and welcome to Inside SAUSD, where we address some of the most pressing concerns affecting our communities and schools. My name is Fermin Leal. I'm the Chief Communications and Community Relations Officer. And today we have Mr. Ron Hacker, our Chief Business Official, who's going to go over some of the budget challenges affecting our schools today.
Thank you. I really do appreciate the opportunity to connect with educational partners throughout the Santa Ana community on this important issue.
And let's dive right in. Many in our community have heard about the budget issues affecting our district. Can you share with us how much the deficit is and what caused the deficit?
Of course. So the budget deficit for the current fiscal year is $187 million, and it's caused by two big factors. The first is declining enrollment, and the other is the impact of the pandemic. So starting first with declining enrollment, Santa Ana has the highest level of enrollment decline in all of Orange County. Just from last year to the current year, we lost 5% of our students, and over the last 10 years, we've lost 28%. So those are really steep levels of decline, and because we are paid based on how many students we have and how many students attend, any decline in enrollment really does negatively impact our budget. Now, with regard to the pandemic, going back to 2021, the state and the federal government started to provide pandemic relief funds. It was about $400 million over the past few years. And our charge with those funds was to provide supports to students. And we did that. We hired hundreds of additional certificated employees, teachers, counselors, mental health professionals. And we've continued to invest in our students by having those extra certificated employees. But we've gotten to the point now where the pandemic relief funds aren't flowing anymore. So we can no longer sustain that. That is what has caused the current deficit, and that is why the district needs to pursue a fiscal stabilization plan.
And thank you for putting that into context, but this leads to another question that has come up within our community. What happened to the budget surplus from previous years?
So that's related to my answer from the first question. The district started off the current year with budget reserves of about $363 million. But as I just mentioned, we have deficit spending in the current year of $187 million. So we're spending down most of that reserves this year. And what we're spending it down on is what I just mentioned, continuing to provide supports to students by having the extra teachers and counselors and mental health professionals. So we are using reserves in order to continue to provide supports.
Stay tuned to part 2 of this conversation coming soon.